Hi guys, I just thought I would check in, and this is called Boundary 101 with a narcissist or an abusive man, any type of hostile environment. Okay, so do you guys remember, if you've seen any of my other videos, this is the diagram about only engaging with people in their core self and never ever engage with anyone who is in the courtroom. And so this talks about when you are in your core self, and you can tell you have a self-awareness of, like right now, I'm calm, I'm clear, I'm curious, I want to know about you, I'm connected to you, I'm collaborative, I'm willing to have a mutually satisfying conversation with you right now. So you can tell a difference. Someone who is in their protective self or the courtroom is angry, defensive, or withdrawn. They're provocative, they're accusatory, you're doing this, they're shaming you, they're self-righteous, they're blaming, and they're case building. Anytime someone starts doing this to you, say, I'm sorry, I don't feel like you're calm and that you want a mutually satisfying conversation with me right now. So I'm gonna have to disengage. So that's 101, right? Okay, so once you become aware of this, that you are never, ever, ever gonna talk to someone in their protective self ever again. That's your first boundary. I will not talk to you. I will not engage with you. If you become upset and if you become into your protective self and if you start shaming me, case building, accusatory, I'm disengaging. Okay, so I did that with my husband. I said, hey, I'm not okay with you. You're not in your core self. You're breaking my sacred agreement that we can talk about anything, anytime, but not in any way. And that's the any way. The any way is, it needs to be a mutually satisfying conversation. So he broke it. So then today he reached out to me and he's like, and he uses his feelings. He's like, I feel unheard, blah, 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 for you know what wrongs he feels like I did. And I acknowledge them, which goes back to, I asked them to do a V diagram with me. If you guys are going to start following me, you guys are going to get very good at all of these amazing tools that are going to help you set some boundaries with this person in your life. Okay, so this is the V diagram. This is what I asked him to do. I asked him to say his feelings, what need it stems from, and a specific positive request. So we did that. I empathized with him. I validated him. I said, yeah, I'm sorry I did that. You're right. I had a hard time paying attention to you. He wants me to be interested in his stuff, and I was struggling with it. He showed me a video, and I was kind of like trying to engage, but I was looking away, and it really upset him. So I said, I'm sorry. You're right. Like, I'm going to try. But his feelings were he wanted to feel valued. He wanted to feel heard. He wanted to feel connected. So I said, sure. Like, yeah, I want to feel valued. I want you to feel valued. I want you to feel cared for. I do want to know about you. Do you guys see how I'm in my core self right now, right? I'm calm, I'm clear. I'm trying to make this mutually satisfying conversation with him. Like, absolutely, yes, we can talk. We can talk about anything, anytime, just not in any way. Okay, so then I said, okay, now I have some feelings too. Can I share them with you? He got super defensive. No, didn't want me to share. He really, but then he was like, fine, whatever. So I'm like, I don't think he's in his core self, right? Like, he's already, the second I said, can I share my feelings with you? He didn't want it. So honestly, I should have just cut it off right then. I should have said, you know what? You're not in this mutually satisfying conversation with me. I don't feel like you care. I don't feel safe talking to you. But I didn't. I allowed him to kind of like go back and forth. Like, he'd go into his core self and I would try to bring him right back down by being like, I heard you. I heard you want to feel valued. I heard you want to feel connected. Like, I've got no problem giving that to you, but I've got some feelings of my own I'd like to share with you. And so he finally let me share, and I was like, I need to feel safe. And he was like, and then he did it back. He said, you're right. I went into my courtroom. I didn't make you feel safe. You guys like my cat? Isn't she? She's adorable. She's so cute. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, sorry. I always get distracted with her. Okay, so I said, where was I? I said, yeah, and then, he apologized, right? So we finally kind of trying to have a mutually satisfying conversation there. He apologized, said, yeah, it's true. I went up into the courtroom. I understand that we had a sacred agreement that we would not engage in conversation in the courtroom because it doesn't make you feel safe. And so, yeah, I understand. I will stay. He said, I will stay my core self. And I said, okay. And I said, well, I'm not feeling safe. Like, I'm still like, cause then he's like, well, now what? What are we gonna do? And I was like, I don't feel safe. Like, I still didn't feel safe. And he got mad. Like, then he started getting mad, right? I'm like, this isn't working. And I didn't know what to do. And so I asked Dr. Hawkins, which if you guys, anyone needs any sort of help, he knows all about this. He knows how to help everything. Dr. Hawkins at Marriage Recovery Center out of Seattle. That's who I'm getting all my help from. I asked him, and he said to ask him. He said, what did he say? And it's so basic. It's like, gosh, why do I not know these things? I must feel safe. Do you want to know what might help? So it's not forcing him to make me feel safe, but it's also not letting him off the hook either. It's, hey, my boundary. I gotta feel safe. I gotta feel safe, and I don't feel safe. But then it's just asking, do you want to help me feel safe, or do you not? Like, so boundary 101, okay? We're not gonna be in the courtroom. We're not gonna let them attack us anymore. You can talk to me about anything, anytime, but not in any way. And then when they do break that, say, okay. And so now I told him, I said, you know what? The relationship is broken. My sacred agreement has been broken. I mean, he flipped. He exploded on me, right? And he even said, I'm not in my core self anymore. But he didn't care. He didn't care that he's not in his core self and that he's hurting me. Didn't care about any of that. So I said, okay. And I said, now, relationship's broken. Everything's broken until restoration is made. And I disengaged. I said, I will not engage with a man who's on fire. So that's where I'm at. Wish me luck. I'm trying to instill boundaries. It's completely new to me. And I'm also trying to feel like if I don't feel safe, should I take him back? Or like, you know, if you're with someone like this, you know, you get that feeling like, no, if I take you back right now, I'm going to get hurt again. So. And I knew that. And he instantly went up into the courtroom. Like, oh yeah, you know, that was you're definitely in your core self. So there you go. If you have any questions about this, if you are trying to instill boundaries, good luck. Reach out to me. I don't know if I can help or not. Like I said, this is just beginning this process, but I just love this. So next time when he talks to me and he wants to apologize, I'm gonna let him apologize. I'm gonna let him go through the V diagram of communication, and then I'm gonna ask him, I'm gonna say, I must feel safe, and then I'm gonna ask him, do you want to know what might help with that? And I'm gonna go from there, and we're gonna kind of see. And if he gets mad, obviously, then he doesn't really want to take any accountability for making me feel safe around him. All right, good luck. Wish me luck. Till next time, bye.